Thanks for caring about us men.
I don't like anyone.
Okay, that's it. Copyright. Hello.
Is that copyright?
I don't know. Is it? Did
I
they
don't know.
copyright
I'm gonna be real with you.
classify
I don't
feel
think
like that's copyright.
they're
I
gonna be
don't
jealous of that at all. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't
I
want to
really
get
don't.
banned in Russia again.
I don't think there's such a thing as copyright.
You don't?
Why are
she's
you
about-
cupping the
She's
mic?
about to hit you.
Why are you hitting me?
She's
Kaden?
about to take that flip flop and slap you up the side of the head.
Why?
Listen, we have the mic stands, so we don't have to touch the mics.
Yeah.
I'm not touching it.
Don't
but
touch your mics.
I ain't touching it. I'm just doing these.
Tyler's about to make out with his mic.
I
He
just
was
don't.
about to
Why is
deep
yours
throat his
so?
mic
Why is
before
yours
his
so
mic.
far down, Jacob?
Cause it's a Debbie Downer.
Like, you can twist it up if you need to twist it up and move it closer if it's better.
Hey.
No,
Please stop touching the
like
mics.
move it this way so you don't have to lean.
Oh, it's fine. I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Onomatopoeia.
Is everybody good?
I'm
good.
Do we need fidget toys for our hands?
Yes, Kaylin.
Probably.
Gabby. Oh my God, what is that?
All right. Welcome back to the Spirits of the Round Table podcast. How's everybody doing today?
We're chaotic.
Gucci, how are
We
you?
are a little chaotic today. Gucci.
Hey, oh, I
You're
love that when
Gucci?
I seen
I'm
it.
Gucci.
I'm Gucci.
Was yours doing the one with the lady?
Yeah.
I love that one. I seen it last night
Um.
with the weird horse.
So today we are doing something kind of different and kind of fun.
It's fun.
It's
Yeah.
different because we've never done anything
we
like
haven't.
this before.
No.
We never did this before.
This is a great idea, Tyler.
It was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're making a great addition to this team.
He does have some good ideas sometimes.
Okay, well, there's that.
Sure.
Even if he does like to stare at people and make them strange.
Yeah, Tyler
What?
is very questioning of all of our activities
Yeah,
that we do
especially
in this
me.
place.
I am a
He's-
critic of
he
all.
Secretly likes it.
I think he does. I think he thinks it's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So today we want to talk about some famous paintings from the past and talk about the spooky meaning behind them, the spiritual meaning behind them, basically anything that's underlying and kind of like mysterious within the painting itself. So I think we know that like a lot of ancient people believed that images held power and a painting wasn't just a decoration, right? It was a vessel. Like you can see that within a lot of the old religions, like Hinduism, they have the photos, the statues. It's the image of God that they will tell their prayers, their fears, intentions, all that kind of stuff. So there's plenty of things we can look at in the past where people see an image and it evokes something, right? Artists use it to put in hidden symbols, sacred geometry, spirits, saints, demons, anything that's like a secret message, they can hide it within their work. So some claim that when an artist creates like a strong enough emotion behind their painting, that the energy stays in that piece itself. Because we know energy, right?
Yeah.
Energy isn't created, it's not destroyed, it's put into something and it's either stays there or it moves on. So maybe that's why when you look at some pieces of art, you feel like a peaceful presence, not the one that's on the TV right now.
God, no. That's unnerving.
And
it's
others
a little
leave us
unsettled.
unsettled.
Aw,
So, that
cool.
one's better. So we have all picked paintings.
So cute. Mine's actually a tapestry.
Yeah, Jacob's actually tapestry that we want to talk about. We want to talk about the hidden meanings behind them. And we will post this somewhere so you can see it either
able
on
to see 'em.
TikTok, Instagram. We'll put all the photos, all the paintings up there.
I feel like all of the paintings like kind of fit us after seeing them all. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think they
Like
do.
they kind of fit like
I think they do.
they kind of fit us.
Yeah.
Like both yours and mine are kind of on the darker side.
Yeah.
Jacob's is Jacob.
Jacob.
Literally Jacob.
Yeah.
And Tyler's is Tyler.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, you're not.
You
But
are
you-
him.
Sometimes
So I'm the devil.
you can be. Sometimes. Just take of that a fallen angel.
Yeah, that's Tyler. You're a fallen angel, Tyler.
Thank you.
That means you were an angel
That
at some
means
point in
at
time.
one point
Long,
you were an angel.
long time ago.
In
but
the womb.
that shit left
And then he was born.
fast.
I just thought you were going to say I'm always depressed because he's crying.
No,
Oh,
that
that's
was, that
true.
was the other one that you were going to do,
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
which was
yeah.
also very fitting.
So I think let's start with. Can we start with yours, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
let's
let's
start
pull
mine.
up Joe's.
Oh my
Wow.
God, it's terrifying.
Tell us about your painting.
God.
So mine is the Anguished Man. The first thing, like when I first saw it, someone on Reddit, because I do a lot of deep dive on Reddit, they were like, what if a painting wasn't just unsettling, but it was actually haunted? And like you see this picture and you're like,
yeah.
I'm not claiming anything. Like I feel like we need to do what we did last
I
week
think we
this
should've
week
smudged.
with this
Yeah.
this picture, because it's
This is terrifying.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So, what is the Anguished Man? It's an eerie portrait showing a man in agony. It's characterized by dark colors, streaking tears, and tortured expression. It came to the public's attention back around 2010, and it's owned by an Englishman, Sean Robinson, who actually brought the story online. So, a little bit about the lore behind it, the backstory. According to Sean, his grandmother gave it to him on her deathbed.
Wow.
God, Granny's
The
got
artist, according to his grandmother, like the lore behind it, the artist mixed his own blood into the
Ooh.
paint.
Ew.
my
He
God.
was suffering from mental illness.
Oh.
And then after completing the work, the artist allegedly died by suicide.
Oh wow.
She
God.
kept, right, I know. She kept the painting locked away in an attic for 25 years.
Okay.
She warned Sean never to display it. And then before her death, she, like I said, she gave it to him.
Wow.
Now, key takeaway from all of this. None of this has actually been independently verified. Like, this is literally just family story, you know, passed
Right.
down, blah, 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 blah.
Don't trust
Right.
your
Do
grandmother.
Do we know if any of it's true? Debatable, but the picture, nonetheless, is
the picture is
creepy.
terrifying.
It's
It looks
creepy.
like
It
he
is.
has no skin.
Right. He
looks
looks
like
like,
he's
he
been-
Or
looks
hair.
like he's been burned. Like,
Yeah.
it
It
looks like someone
does.
who's been
It does.
burned.
Ugh.
So, what's weird is after he brought the painting home, after his grandmother gave it to him, they started having like weird things happening around the house.
Of course.
Doors were slamming, voices, crying, unexplained, like just things happening at night. And then they started to have like visual phenomena, like seeing dark shadows and apparitions. He said that his family always felt like they were being watched, which I kind of like.
could see
I
why.
hate having it up there. It's kind of.
I know,
It's
it's
a
like,
little
let's take 'em off.
unsettling. His wife immediately, which I mean, I feel like this is a general reaction. If I brought this home, Jacob, and I was like, "Hey, babe, I got some art," what would your reaction be like? Hell no. Well, let's put it in the building. That would be what you would probably say. Like, it can go
I
in the
would
building.
say we're
Like-
putting that in the garbage.
Yeah, his wife was like, no, not having it. Their dogs like cannot be
Oh,
around it. They bark and
no.
growl at it.
God.
And then their son started claiming he was the one seeing the apparitions,
Oh,
claiming seeing people.
poor baby.
outside
So it's like
his room.
Annabelle the doll, like
Kind
in the
of
painting.
in
Yeah,
painting.
that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I hate it.
But yeah, I mean, people buy into it because I mean, just the painting itself. It's
I mean,
it's
if
just
it's
disturbing.
made with blood, think about the energy that's
Oh my
actually
God.
in.
and then like he was mentally ill while creating this.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he had the end goal in mind, if that's true.
Yeah.
And he killed himself after.
Right. Yeah.
Like
Which is
that literally he was
horrific.
putting his feeling into this painting and then offed himself.
Right.
Oh my God.
Which
It is interesting that like that's a common theme. I feel like with a lot of artists, it's like the tortured soul kind
I
of
mean,
thing.
Yeah.
is Van Gogh. Like
Yeah, I mean Van Gogh
cut
is
his
the
ear off.
guy to look
Yeah.
at, like, because he basically died thinking that his work was not appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, like,
and
did he go through a mental episode, cut his ear off?
Yeah.
Like that was during. Like, a
Oh
mental
yeah,
break
oh
and all
yeah,
that. Yeah.
he had a lot of issues.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's crazy.
Mm.
But yeah,
I feel
no,
like this
that's my-
painting's gonna give me nightmares.
That's my a lot of like that's my painting. I mean
Yeah.
a lot of it though with the blood and stuff. I'm like you, KK, where it's like there probably is something attached
Yeah.
to that.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It honestly reminds me of one of the paintings in the Sistine Chapel with Michelangelo. You know the skinned man.
The skin man.
So it's
feel like I know what you're
so
talking
it's the body that was being dragged to hell,
Ugh.
and in it.
God.
So here's the
I
crazy.
do know
There's a
what you're talking
backstory
about.
behind that that's actually really crazy. So there's a couple backstories in the Sistine Chapel that's really interesting. There's one. It's either of a demon or of Lucifer himself, and it's actually he painted it like after a cardinal that had kind of gotten snooty with him, and it was kind of like basically like, I'm going to etch you in history as this figure, kind of as like a shade to him. But
I hate it.
Michelangelo.
I hate it too.
Well, here's the crazy part about. Is it? Let me see it real quick. Make sure it's the right one. Yeah. So it's the flayed man, and so essentially what it's supposed to be is that actually is most, like a lot of historians think that is a self-portrait, that's Michelangelo.
Really?
And it was supposed to be the torment that he went through because, like, after he painted the Sistine Chapel, he had back problems because he literally had to lay and paint
that, yeah.
the ceiling. And so he had back problems, and he was constantly being bombarded saying, you need to hurry and all this. And it was just, basically he was tormented because he was more of a sculptor than a painter. Like, he was known for his sculptures and stuff. And so, from what I understand, is he kind of threw his whole idea of the torment that he went through, kind of representation of that guy. So it's kind of, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw that was.
I hate it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It is.
I hate it too.
It's
so
unsettling. It's just, I don't. It really does give a bad energy.
Yeah.
Like, it really does give a
100%.
bad read. And maybe that's, like, maybe it's not like him attached to it, but like what has he called in while he's been painting this with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what has attached to it?
All the anguish,
Yeah.
literally in the name of
Yeah.
the painting, all the anguish that man felt is put into that painting.
I would have been like, sorry, Mama, this is going somewhere, not here.
Not here.
Granny, do you need to be put in the institution?
Yeah.
She kept that shit locked up in her attic too.
Yeah.
That's
Can you imagine?
crazy.
Like,
Ugh.
All right. Can we get that off the screen?
yeah, let's go to something happy.
All right.
Do we
This
wanna
is
do
a
that?
good time for Jacob.
Oh, yay. Okay. So mine is actually a tapestry, and it is called The Unicorn in Captivity.
Aw.
So it's when I say
literally
happy,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
mean-
step above.
Well,
but
It's
got a little
also a
sadness.
series of, like, it's the last in a series of unicorn tapestries, but I'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
Let me pull up my noties.
It's like a very small enclosure for that unicorn.
I
It's like
know.
he could easily jump over. He has like a collar with a thin silver chain attached to a pomegranate tree, and one of the pomegranates is leaking on him.
Aw.
So it looks
he's
like blood.
probably. I mean, like, yeah, he could hop over it, but like, what has he been told? Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
So that fits. That
there's a
tracks with me.
fear there keeping him there.
Yes.
Poor unicorn. And we know that the unicorn is the national animal of
Scotland.
Scotland.
Okay. So it's also called the Unicorn Rests in the Garden. Its date is 1495 to 1505,
Dang.
I
That's
know.
old.
and it was probably made in southern Netherlands, modern Belgium, or northern France.
Where's
Late-
it kept at now?
I don't know.
We'll look it up.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's got to be some like put up somewhere,
Yeah.
some art museum or something.
It's made out of wool, silk, metallic threads, and dyes, and it's at the Met Cloisters,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
wherever that is.
the cloisters in New York City.
Oh, the Met. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the series is called The Hunt of the Unicorn Tapestry Cycle, and it's a white unicorn resting peacefully. It is enclosed within a small circular fence. Behind it grows a fruit-bearing tree. It's a pomegranate tree, though, and the ground is overflowing with flowers, herbs, berries, tiny plants, and medicinal species. And the background is it's called Mille Fleurs, which means 1,000 flowers. So it's like 1,000 flowers, but he's in this circular little fence.
It is quite beautiful.
It is. I love it. So the symbolism of the unicorn in medieval Europe, unicorns symbolize purity, innocence, nobility, courtly love, or Christ himself in Christian symbolism, if you want to go with that. The unicorn was believed to only be tamed by a virgin, possess healing powers, purify poisoned water.
Tamed by a virgin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Interesting.
That is
Okay.
interesting.
It represents divine grace, and the mysterious fence is one of the greatest puzzles.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a safe garden, a protected sanctuary, or a private paradise. And the symbolic enclosure means marriage, fidelity, eternal love. The enclosed garden associated with the Virgin Mary.
So very much like purity,
Yeah.
which makes sense. The unicorn's supposed to be kind of like the pure
Yeah.
animal.
Pure. Yeah.
So,
And then, like in a spiritual meaning, it's like heaven, paradise restored, divine peace, or resurrection. Interestingly, though, the fence is low enough that the unicorn could probably jump it. This suggests that it may not be imprisoned at all, but it may be choosing to remain
it's a
there.
choice.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And it has a chain around its neck, but it's delicate. And that means it's interpreted as willing devotion, loving commitment, marriage, spiritual obedience, or Christ-willing sacrifice.
So is this like a secret meaning of there is security within the purity of marriage?
It
Yeah,
may.
that's what I'm-
There's like a
That's
bunch of.
what out
I think
of
there's like.
everything you said, that's what I'm taking.
I feel like there's a
Yeah.
bunch of different like interpretations of it though. And then the tree is like tree of life or tonal renewal. Possible. This is possible interpretations, but I feel like it's up to the viewer.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Pomegranates have a deeper meaning too within some like societies. I think it's very much of
Yeah.
like a divine feminine sort of thing.
Mhm.
Also, it's
aren't pomegranates considered like an aphrodisiac? Like,
And each of the
Yeah.
flowers like have a hidden symbol. Like the daisies mean innocence and humility. Violets are modesty and faithfulness. Roses, love, Mary, and sacrifice. Like Mother Mary, not Mary. The wild strawberries are righteousness and purity, and the herbs healing medicine and eternal life.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it is beautiful.
it is.
And the preceding panels, like the first one are hunters entering the forest, pursuit of the unicorn, attacked by dogs, captured, and then death and transport. And then suddenly the peaceful image appears with him in the cage.
So that's the series of the tapestries leading up.
Yeah.
I think they're all on display too at the Met.
Let's go to New York.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Met Gala.
But yeah, I mean, I think like my interpretation is like you don't have to be stuck. You could jump out. And even if you're chained, you can get bled on by a pomegranate and then you can still have juice.
That's
Very nice.
that's a
Nice.
good reading of it. Yeah.
All right, I like it. It's cute.
It's cute. I love him. His name's Henry.
Okay.
Henry
I don't
the
know if
unicorn.
actually know if that's his name, but he looks so cute.
If
He
you
has,
want it to be Henry,
he has a little beard
Aw. He does have a little beard.
and a very long.
He's like Kippy. He's like
Oh,
a Kippy unicorn.
maybe that's why I
oh,
love
he
him.
is a kippy. He's cute. Little scraggly guy.
All right. Now that we have looked at a lovely unicorn, let's look at
Lucifer.
the devil.
Okay.
I
So
mean, but like, just
Daddy.
he's kind of
Daddy devil.
He's hot.
Like I get it. Like okay.
I like his colorful
Yeah.
wings. He's an ally.
Like
well, there's a couple things that y'all have already hit on with
Sorry.
the painting. No, that's fine because that's kind of the whole gist of it. So my painting was The Fallen Angel by Alexander Cabanal. He's a French painter. Painted this when he was 24 years old,
Wow.
which is incredible. I think in 1847 when he painted it. It's currently in a museum in France. I can't remember the name of it.
the Louvre.
The Louvre.
No, it's the Musée Fabre,
Okay.
I think is what
The
it's called.
lesser known.
Yeah. But this one is interesting because some of the kind of back lore behind it. When this actually first came out, he was criticized for this by the church. They did not like that he was almost giving sympathy to Lucifer, because there's kind of a lot going on, and there's a lot of interpretations to it. But it's kind of where his fists are clenched together. It's supposed to show rage, but he's also hiding his face. And so the question was, is he hiding his face because he's sad? Is he hiding his face in rage? Is he trying to cover up as what he can? And then the single tear that's kind of falling from his face is supposed to represent Well, it's not supposed to. It's once again, it's interpretation, but a lot of people interpret it as you can mask your rage, or you can mask your sorrow in rage as much as you can, but kind of the eyes don't lie.
Wow, yeah.
Is kind of the idea behind it. And so there's supposed to be kind of some sorrow mixed in with the rage, because so he had an original version of this in I think 46, and then he came out with this. In the original version, the background is much more darker clouds. His wings are not colorful. His head's just in his lap, like in his arms, so you can't see his face. And then he brought this, and I thought this one was cool because it shows heaven and everything behind him and how he is now cast to earth, and how he has these colorful wings. And that was the kind of gist of the colorful wings, is he's got these beautiful colorful wings, but the sad part about it is they are now useless.
Right.
He can no
That's so
longer use
sad.
those.
Wow.
And so that's what I thought was interesting. Whenever you said Paradise Restored with the unicorn, a lot of people think that he took inspiration from a series of poems that were written in 1667, known as Paradise Lost, which goes from the fall of Lucifer to the fall in the garden, and kind of displays that. And in the story, it kind of gives some sympathy towards Lucifer. And that was one of the reasons why this was so heavily criticized, is because the church felt like you were giving too much sympathy to Lucifer. Like you shouldn't. No one. He should be. In every other form, he is depicted as evil or
Right.
misfigured or something like that. And so that kind of ties into it too. With he's got this kind of chiseled body, as you quote unquote daddy body that he has. But that was kind of the idea, is like, he was this perfect being, and then he fell, and so he has human attributes to him, so people can kind of see themselves in this, having faults and regretting those faults and being angry.
This kind of ties into last week's episode.
It does.
100%.
A
Yeah.
lot of it.
Yeah.
What
Like
did
the
he
whole,
do to
like,
fall? Quote
Yeah.
unquote,
Yeah.
fall?
And so I don't know. I think I love this painting because I've always loved this painting, but I always think it's so interesting how much you can look at it 3 different times and every single time have a different interpretation, just with his eyes.
Well,
Well,
you
the-
just keep. Every time I look up there again, I notice something new.
Yeah, exactly,
saying? Like, there's
exactly.
just,
That's
like
what I think
another
is so
element to
cool.
it. It's like,
about it.
oh wait, what? I didn't see that before.
And I didn't realize until I started researching this that the guy was 24 years old
That's crazy.
Yeah,
when he
that's
did this.
crazy.
I mean, this painting at 24 years old is crazy. But yeah.
And I
just-
could see like where you, when you said the church was angry, like I could see it
Yeah.
for sure. Because when you first showed it to me, the 1st thing I said is, "Oh, he's crying."
Yeah.
Like it's a like,
You know?
why so sad?
Poor
Well,
baby.
and how he's depicted as kind of a perfect human form. Like he's a great looking person.
Yeah.
And so the idea behind it was, in every other depiction, he's, got horns, or he's red, or he's in hell, and he's depicted as this. And I was showing Kaylin one other painting that was famous, was Lucifer. I think it's literally set like Lucifer calling the legions or commanding the legions or something like that.
We see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've definitely probably seen it. And so it depicts this kind of chiseled body, but it's also him wearing a crown, and he's got a sword, and he's depicting he's calling the legions. And in this one, he's not. He's a broken person.
Yeah.
And so I think that's, I don't know, it's interesting.
Well, it's just weird to think about, like, Lucifer was the leader of the choir and the
Yeah.
music in
Yes.
heaven, right? And so, like, this is just a choir boy
Well, and I
that's
think
been kicked out.
it's interesting too when you look at it, because Lucifer in the stories, he is one of the closest, if not the closest angel to God. Like so from what I understand is he took the praise of God. He then took it into the throne room, and he was the only one that went into the throne room and presented that offering to God.
Wow.
And so he was very close to him. And so it kind of depicts that, like, not only being cast out, but being separated from someone that he'd been so close to. Because there's a big thing that goes into it too, with like, there's rage, and there's sadness, and there's anger, and there's, overwhelming sense of pride that Lucifer had. But there's also this kind of like sorrow of being separated. And also there's jealousy that's tied into it too, because that was one of the big things, is Lucifer was jealous of humans, because because in the stories, you know, humans had now started coming into, well, now once again there's more to it with that, but like the idea was that that God was going to create humans, and that humans were going to be these people that worshiped him and essentially replace Lucifer. And so that's where the jealousy kind of ties in with that.
Interesting.
So I don't know,
This definitely makes him relatable.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Which
yeah,
is
like,
what the
that's why
church did
was
not
so
want.
upset
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
My
But
ones are definitely colorful.
Like,
It brings in the moral gray of the character.
It makes you question more, like, God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes me sit and like question, like, you know, like I feel I have emotions for him. Like, what?
He's not a fearful creature
not
anymore. He's like you feel pity for him almost.
Yes, like what I don't feel like what he did was deserved to feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think whatever he could have done from an all loving, you know, this being that we are taught to, that just will swaddle us, and once we've accepted him, this is what we have to look forward to. That doesn't tell me that's what he is. Right. It makes him
the one who kicked him out.
It also brings into the question, this was the question I constantly had growing up is, well, why did you create him in the first place?
Yeah.
If you're all knowing, why did you create this being that you knew would turn against you?
Right.
It goes into the whole thing. I still always talk about Judas. Why did you create Judas? Why did you have to create a human that you knew was going to turn against Jesus?
Why did you have to create childhood cancer?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But at its very, I'm not even like, not even that. Just these two people in particular, I always think about is because, you know, he was supposed to be this perfect being, and then you knew he was going to get cast out. You knew he was going to cause rebellion. You knew he was going to bring quote unquote sin into the world. Same with Judas. Like, you knew he was going to betray his son. You knew he was going to hang himself. Why cause someone to do? I don't know. It's just, it brings up a lot of questions like that. But once again, like you said, all those questions, and then very much understandably why the church was very much against this painting when it came out.
I could see it for sure.
Yeah.
I kind of like this painting.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like,
I
don't get bad feelings from it.
I don't either.
You know, definitely not anything like the first one.
No.
That was Nightmare Fuel.
Speaking of nightmare, let's go to my painting.
I love that goofy looking horse. It's so cute.
So my painting, I actually have two that I want to talk about just because I like to talk, and
Shocking.
I have two paintings that I want to talk about. So this is the Nightmare. It was made in 1781 by a Swiss artist named Henry Fuseli. So what you see here is a woman lying across a bed in a very unnatural position for
She looks like she's trying to crack her neck.
A demonic creature is sitting on her chest, and a horse with glowing eyes emerges from the darkness behind a curtain. So the creature sitting on the woman's chest is often interpreted as an incubus. Remember that band? That's a good band.
Yes.
Yeah.
In European folklore, incubus was a spirit or demon believed to visit sleepers at night.
Okay.
So people throughout history talked about sleep paralysis.
Incubus were male, and then the succubus were female, right? Usually, like
I think the succubus were female. I don't. Yeah.
I think incubus were usually considered to be male because incubus could potentially like impregnate, like they could like,
oh my god,
like the Omen, like if you think of the movie The Omen, where she's impregnated with the demon child. That's the whole premises behind it.
Okay,
that's what an incubus can do. So that's, go ahead, sorry, that was just,
well, I don't want to wake up with him sleeping on my chest.
No, he looks heavy.
When the sleep paralysis thing I really get.
Yeah. So when you get sleep paralysis, you wake up, you're unable to move. You feel like there's a weight on your chest. Look at that picture. You can see why. A sense of presence in the room and seeing shadowy figures. But long before modern medicine explained these experiences, of course, it was supernatural beings that were present. So that's what Fuseli painted. And the horse has a little few more details to it. So the word nightmare originally did not mean a bad dream. A mare was folkloric spirit believed to sit on sleepers and torment them. So the horse, the mare,
The not
may
mare.
be
That's
a
interesting.
visual.
You know what the
pun.
horse reminds me of?
What?
He just looks like he's popping his head in the tent, and he's like, it's the meme. It's like, hey, how y'all doing?
It is interesting though that it's like
away.
a black. It's like a black horse with the white eyes, so it gives a creepy vibe, but also too just being like representing not, and then mare.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
The glowing eyes also make it feel less like animal and more like something that's like
Yeah.
And he's
crossed
kind of
over.
smiling too.
A lot of people think that the horse is even more disturbing than the demon itself.
100%. My eyes went straight to that before I went to the demon.
Really?
Like that caught me. Yeah.
I just think the horse is like laughing. He just looks like a cute little guy.
I don't get the laugh just because the white eyes throw me off so quickly.
He looks like Lita Beta Bota Butt.
Oh,
my
Lita
God,
Beta.
It does look like Lita Beta Bota Butt.
It emerges from the darkness as though it's materializing from the dream itself. So it's like the mare is there in the night and the demon just so happens to be there too, you know? But what's the hidden psychological meaning? So the woman is like unconscious, right? While these other
She's
things
conked out.
I know would manifest around her. It could a lot of art historians think that it could be an exploration of repressed desires, anxiety, fear, sexuality, and the irrational mind, which we all know irrational minds do a lot. But it kind of shocked people because most paintings in this era focused on like religion or historical events, classical mythology, not something like this.
Yeah.
Right? He painted a dream, not a pretty dream, but like a scary one. There's also it depicts supernatural visitation, which is an uncomfortable thing in itself for most people. But it shows the surface of consciousness, like, and what we don't fully control, you know, because when you're asleep, you go to this world, and in this world, you can't always control what's happening. You can do some like lucid dreaming and whatnot, but when you wake up and you cannot move, and there's a demon sitting on your chest, it's kind of like,
awful.
You know, it's the ambiguity of like what is actually happening here. Like the demon and the horse together, it just kind of makes it like even more creepy. So that's the nightmare.
I feel like the horse is thinking he's stumbled into something he don't want to be a part of.
Honestly, he might be.
He's like, okay.
Okay, now on to my second one.
Oh.
And I chose this one just because I feel like I resonate with this painting a lot. You know, like Jonathan, as you know, someone who's lost family members.
Yeah.
It's this constant life dance with death, right?
Yeah.
So the second painting that I chose is a depiction of the Danse Macabre. So the Danse Macabre is a idea, right? It's not necessarily just a painting, but the idea emerged in Europe in the late Middle Ages, and it kind of came after events like the Black Death and plagues and famine and war, right? But people were surrounded by death in daily life, and so rather from hiding from it in medieval times, they turned this into a powerful lesson. So the image usually depicts death depicted as skeletons, leads people from every social class in a dance. So there's kings, queens, popes, knights, merchants. You'll find everyone
Peasants.
has joined in this dance.
Memento mori.
I was literally just going to say.
Sorry.
The Dance of Death wasn't originally intended to be frightening. It was a reminder known as Memento Mori. Remember that you must die. That's what that means. And it wasn't meant to make people sad it was meant to inspire wisdom. So the message is that wealth won't save you, beauty won't save you, power or status, but death comes from for everyone equally.
I love
And
that.
so I know.
Yeah.
One of the strange pieces is usually in the depictions, the skeletons are smiling. So it shows that they can play instruments, they can dance, they can laugh. This is the thing that the skeletons are participating in. And it was displayed, like death was portrayed as the cosmic equalizer, right? It's the kings and the beggars become the same. So deeper symbolism, it becomes kind of mystical with the cycle of life and death, temporary nature of the material world. So like I was telling the guys, you know, I had a 4-year span in my life where I lost half my family. Like
Literally,
5 people in my life died within 4 years.
Crazy.
And so it very much felt like a dance with death.
Yeah.
And the Danse Macabre by Camille Saint-Saëns is my favorite classical piece. So I just wanted to talk about it because I really love it. And I am planning on getting this as a tattoo in the future. I think it would be super cool.
Yes.
I love how they're, and you may have said this, but they're dancing around someone who's like on the
Dead.
ground.
Yeah.
Who's dead.
Yeah.
Either they're burying or something. Like, I mean,
Or he's coming back to life.
Well, the cool thing about this is it's not just this one
well,
painting.
I don't, yeah. There's
It-
so many.
there's
yeah,
multiple
of them.
depictions of it.
Yeah, sometimes, like you said, they're playing instruments or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
I
it.
love it.
It's
It's
very
so cute.
Very cute. It also kind of gives me vibes of that show Over the Garden Wall.
I
don't
wanna
know
watch
if you
that
guys
so
saw
bad.
that.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
do
seen
wanna
that?
I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean,
Yeah.
they have skeletons that have pumpkin heads that kind of dance, and it
yeah.
reminds me of that.
Oh, I love that.
I need to watch it.
But yeah, that's the 2 paintings that I wanted to talk about. One because it's creepy, and the other one because I just love it. But we will post all these on our TikTok. I think this is fun. I think it's fun to like
fun topic.
look at
was
something
fun.
and just try and decode it. You
Yeah.
know, because everything has energy and meaning behind it.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out what it is. We don't have to figure it out. We get to, and it's fun
kind
that
of
way.
fun
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
We get to.
We get to.
Boop, boop.
So, do you like to paint?
Are you a painting? Are you a unicorn?
Are you painting?
Are you a unicorn in a fence? Are you a man with blood on your skin with an open mouth? Are you a fallen angel?
Speaking
and are
of
you
man
in a
with
nightmare?
blood on your skin
Or a unicorn.
in the painting, I think,
Yeah.
Tyler, didn't you want to talk about something
And
real quick?
suicide.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that it is Men's Mental Health Month, and if you feel like you are going through something, please reach out to somebody. I know you can call or text 988 if you feel like you have no one else to talk to, but that's just something I felt like I should say, that it's not talked about enough. I think sometimes guys feel like they should not
Yep.
discuss feelings, that it's not manly.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, as someone who has went through therapy, there is nothing more manly or healthy
Than therapy.
than talking
Yes.
with somebody.
Preach.
Hell
So
yeah.
please do that.
Yeah.
You deserve that. You deserve more than just feeling like you're lonely and alone. And so
You deserve to be here.
you 100%. And so please reach out.
Thank you for that.
I'm gonna cry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get too deep.
That's
But
so
No, thank you for that. That is very important, and I think
It is.
especially after talking about the painting that Joe had, it's
Yes.
very
Yeah.
important
Exactly.
yeah.
to talk about
Like
mental
what
health.
he was going through. In
And that
entire-
988 number is not only for men,
Yeah, no,
right?
no,
It's for
no,
men
that's
and
just-
women,
yeah.
right? So
Anyone.
if you're a woman
100%.
and
You
you're
can
having
t-
trouble,
you can
Yeah,
text
not
it
just-
too,
yeah,
so,
absolutely.
like,
Yeah.
Or if you're
I've
trans,
seen-
it's good for that too.
yes, anybody can call
Anyone and
988.
everyone.
Anyone.
Please do.
Even if you're an alien or anything.
Anyways.
All right.
And we love you. And happy birthday. You're doing good, sweetie. And happy Pride still.
All right. If you have a story you want us to talk about or a question about something, you can email us at spiritsoftheroundtable@gmail.com.
Or hit us up on TikTok.
And we will talk to you next time. Have a great week.
Lick you
We love
later.
you. Bye.